Hey guys, it's Nate here with Valeria 3D, and today we're going to be talking about how you can make a website for under $25. Now, a few disclaimers before we get into it. One, we are going to be using Google Sites and Squarespace domains, and you aren't going to be able to sell anything off of a website like this. So if you're looking to set up a website that does sales and has a sales system, this is not going to work for you. This is more of just getting something out there, being able to attach videos, pictures, other different forms of media. That being said, this is going to be very versatile. There are going to be a lot of different things you can do with it, and I'm going to be showing you what those are. So the first thing you're going to need is a Google site. And normally when you go to Google, it's not going to show up where everything else does, like Google Drive and YouTube and stuff like that. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to just Google search Google Sites, and the site should come up. And it'll just lead you to, a standard Google service. So you'll hit and create new website, and you can start from there. What I like to do as the first step is to hook up my domain to the actual website. We're going to start. So to do that on a Google site, what you're going to do is you're going to go up to the top bar. You're going to hit the settings button. And once you're in settings, you're going to go down to the custom domains section. And once you're in the custom domain section, you're going to hit connect domain. You're going to type in your domain, and it's going to pop up with a message that says not verified. And then you're going to want to verify that. So once you hit verify, what's going to happen is it's going to take you to a screen where it's going to say verify domain ownership via DNS record. And that's what you're going to do actually with Squarespace. So what you're going to do is we're going to transfer over to Squarespace here. All right, once you get logged into Squarespace and you have your domain purchased, what you're going to want to do is you're going to click on your domain. First of all, you're going to go to the DNS settings, and from there you're going to connect your domain. All right, so once you get to the DNS settings, you're going to create a custom record, and I choose to do CNAME because that's what works best for me. I can never get a TXT record to work, but you might be able to. I don't know. So I do CNAME, and then for the host, you're going to put in www. For the data, you're going to put in ghs.googlehosted.com. And then you're going to input the rest of your record. And once that is connected, your domain is connected to your website. However, when you go back to Google, your Google site, and it's verified, you're going to be hit with another pop-up message that's telling you to connect another CNAME. And then you're just going to go back to the same add record, type or copy and paste in the CNAME that it gives you, and everything will be good to go. You'll be ready to host your website by your domain name. All right, so we have our Google site all connected. There are a few things we can go through that will make your site look better and more professional. The first thing, so we're going to go back to that settings section. We're going to be we're going to go to brand images. And there's two things you can do. There's a logo and a favicon. And you're going to upload your company's logo, your site logo, whatever, to both of those. And basically the logo is what pops up on the taskbar, and then also up where like on the search bar next to your website name, there's going to be a logo there as well. There's also, if you go to the very bottom, the announcement banner. So that's the top section. There's a banner on your website, and you can make it say different messages. So if you're going to be running a sale, you're going to be running a special, something like that, you can add a button to bring you somewhere. And you can toggle on and off. You can change the color. There's a lot of different things you can do with that. So, all right. So there's also all different kinds of things you can insert. You can do text boxes, images, things from your Google Drive. You can embed URLs as well as embed links. You can create collapsible groups, table of contents, image carousels. You can add in buttons, dividers, different spacers. You can add in buttons that you can click that will take you to your socials. You can add in YouTube videos. You can put in your Google Calendar. You can link in a Google Maps section. You can link in a Google Doc, Google Slides, Google Sheets, Google Forms, Google Charts. You can link a lot of stuff in here, as well as you can add in different pages, different sections in your menu, different embeds, different links. And within each page, you can add in different sub pages. You can add in different, stuff like that. There's a lot of versatility. And then there's also a bunch of themes you can choose from if you're into that. And you can also import a custom theme or create your own theme. Anyway, I'll show you guys an example of how I have my website set up and how you can do something similar.